Make sure the T-38 over.
We're still waiting on it. Okay, well, I'll get started. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Before I begin, I kindly request you to silence your electronic devices. Thank you. We would also like to extend a special welcome to Acting Ambassador in the State Department, Katrina Fotovac, generals, colonels, commanders, chiefs, key spouses, and especially the family and friends watching today's ceremony. Thank you for being a part of today's special occasion for honoring our students. I am Lieutenant Giuliano, one of the AIM High Flight Academy mentors. On behalf of Lieutenant Colonel Kelly McNerney, Commander of Detachment 1, thank you for joining us today, both online and in person, as we celebrate the students who participated in the AIM High Flight Academy. The purpose of the AIM High Flight Academy is to inform, influence, and inspire a diverse group of young adults to consider future careers in aviation. 3 weeks ago, our students, your fine children, arrived from all over the country. Although handpicked for their common excellence, they represented different ages, experiences, educations, and cultural backgrounds, yet they all embarked on a demanding program. Like you, the cadre is proud of the teamwork they demonstrated to succeed. They came together to accomplish hundreds of hours in ground instruction, simulators, emergency procedures, tests, and of course, flying training. Ultimately, they informed, influenced, and inspired us. Like these students, the cadre represent an equally diverse group from across the Air Force to provide a vast knowledge of experience. We have pilots, RPA pilots, career enlisted aviators, and recruiters. We are a total force with reserve and active duty cadre. These instructors taught the students in a variety of areas to ensure they can safely operate, take off, navigate, and land a propeller airplane inside busy airspace. The students had the opportunity to see both civilian and military aircraft operations here at UND and at Luke Air Force Base. They developed a network of friends and peers that will empower their success. Certainly, these students have accomplished an exceptional and elite milestone in the world of aviation by gaining hands-on experience of about 15 hours of flight and some even soloing an aircraft. To each of you, we are all very proud of your accomplishments. At this time, I am thrilled to introduce our guest speaker, Colonel Lawrence Yazzie.
First, thank you. I think Dev 1 AIM High program is an amazing opportunity. Lieutenant, thank you for that. Rage, thank you for bringing your T-38. So did you see that right outside? That's amazing. Trainers showcasing air power. I'm Lawrence Yazzie. I'm from the Navajo Reservation up here, 23 years in the military. So wear the rank of a full-bird colonel. I'm currently in command in Springfield, Illinois. Just left the Pentagon, and it was a great opportunity to come and speak to you. So I have two basic things. As you can see the cyber on my side here, I'm not going to speak to you too much about my curriculum, but I'm going to tell you more about yours. And two big things I want you to kind of take away. The first one is attention to detail. You've probably heard that quite a bit, but I think it's really important, probably by some of my really close friends to tell you about it. John Rayburn, George Hernandez, and Scott McEwen. They went to Columbus. They actually went to training down there. They had attention to detail really in four major factors. The first one's professionalism. I mean, those guys came out of the Air Force Academy with me. We're both class of 2000. We came through. They chose to go to UPT. I didn't. But they're like, this is what I want to do. All three of them can tell you about their story, but they carried themselves in that manner. You know, and you guys know how that is. They had, you know, you can see it right on Rage's face right there. He's a pilot. Like, I'm going to do this. I'm going to lead in the next doctrine and peace and actually shape what the Air Force is, not only as an individual, but I'm going to do everything I can to be physically fit, to be mentally strong, to be resilient in everything I did. Those three, some of my closest friends did that. Mission success. You can't be successful in a mission without attention to detail. The smallest detail could actually impact what we do on the ground, in the air, in ones and zeros spaces, and everything is going. So mission success. And I won't even get into the classifications at the top secret, secret level, and everything that you, when you speak about it, it could impact anything that you go through as you go within that area. But the number one thing is safety. If you haven't looked at your maps, if you haven't updated those, if you haven't gone through your pre-checks, if you haven't gone through everything else, my friends would tell me stories about in our bedroom, all of our instrumentation would be laid out. We just write them out, cut them out, put it all out, and we run through emergency response procedures. We do everything we had in our mind going through that. June 22nd, 2002, on Rest and Relaxation Weekend, they finally got away from Columbus and they got in a car accident. They weren't monitoring whether they were rested enough, whether they were ready to go on a long trip to get away from Columbus, and all three of them are gone. And I'm going to make sure 4 days from now, 21 years later, that they're not forgotten. 2 of them are my closest friends as you kind of go through. So if you're looking at your maps, if you're looking at everything that you do, carry yourself in the manner that I'm going to make sure the smallest detail is understood, because it has a lifelong impact. How you carry yourself around your family, how you walk outside of here when you go forward. You guys are wearing a flight suit. That is a uniform that a lot of people have worn before you, that have died in it. And so I want to make sure you kind of understand the importance of that. Not to scare you, not to tell you about that, but man, 3 friends of mine. The last thing that I'm going to tell you about that I want you to take away is having fun flying. Because everything I told you, attention to detail goes so far. You're going to learn all about it in everything that you do. But having fun is the best part about flying. I got sick. I couldn't stand the backseat of F-16. I get motion sickness on a boat. I get sometimes a long car ride. I was like, nope, I'm out. Nope. I was like, pilot training slack, go talk to my leaders. I'm like, can't do it. I'm out. I think I'm going to do something different. George Hernandez, Scott McEwen, John Raver had fun. Man, they loved it every day that they did that. Every time they stepped to fly, they enjoyed it. You guys need to enjoy this. You guys have an incredible opportunity in front of you. And those opportunities are vast. That one is one opportunity to give you right here to stand right in front of me. That is one opportunity. To be a private pilot is an amazing accomplishment, which is very few of us. My brother and I had an opportunity to do the same thing. You go to UVT, very few do just that, and then go through pilot training. You can go through ROTC, like many actually do. You can go to an actual college. You can stand up within that structure. You can have that ability. You can go like us. You can go to the Air Force Academy. And it doesn't matter if you go there right immediately. You can go to college first. You can sign up later afterwards and go through. Some of our friends are a little bit older, and it doesn't matter. They just wanted to serve. I'm currently in the National Guard because I took my industry experience as a Procter & Gamble employee, worked in their engineering department, and I joined the National Guard. They brought me back on orders to go to Pentagon, which was really sucky. But besides that, you can join the National Guard, and you can fly for them as well. You can go to their normal school, you can go through other areas. But I really want you to hear exactly what I'm saying. This is amazing. This is fun. Enjoy that fun, but pay attention to what you're doing, how you approach your craft and your skill. And no, it doesn't matter just inside that plane. It matters when you're driving home. What you're doing on prom night, what you're doing after you graduate, what you're doing going on for the rest of things. And take that away and remember, man, I love my family, my Air Force family. And I'll say their names again because in 4 days from now, I'll remember them equally just like it was yesterday. George Hernandez, 7th Lieutenant, be a First Lieutenant, Scott McEwen, and John Raver. Thank you guys for listening. Thank you, parents, for being here and supporting these young hopefully future airmen as we kind of go. Thank you for being here. And if you're not thanking your parents, you're wrong. So thank you for being here. Thank you everyone online for listening to this. I really want to make sure, I'm very blessed to be here. 23 years. Those three gentlemen stand with me, but a whole legacy of people behind me, co-talkers, everyone that came through the Navajo Reservation. If you don't understand the history of that uniform, please pick up a book and study that. Go into the military and learn more. We'll make you some of the best pilots. We'll make you better than you are today. Thank you again. Appreciate it. Thanks, everybody.
Thank you, Colonel Yazzie, for those inspirational words. Before I recognize each student, we would like to recognize two individuals. Colonel Yazzie, would you please come up to one of these students? A challenge coin is a small medallion bearing an organization's insignia and carried by their members. Historically, challenge coins were presented by the unit commanders in recognition of special achievement by a member of that unit, and today will be no different. We want to recognize the student who reflected the trait of leadership at this academy. This student was chosen for their initiative to handle tasks and their strong presence in making sure their peers were prepared in various situations. Before I announce the student, I want to leave you with a quote from General Omar Bradley, which truly encompasses why this student was chosen. The test of a leader lies in the reaction and response of their followers. They should not have to impose authority. They must make their influence felt by example and the instilling of confidence in their followers. Congratulations, Carlos. Will you please come up to accept your point? We'd like to recognize another student for their warrior spirit. An individual that displays warrior spirit is someone who shows a strong sense of community and has qualities that inspire positivity, enthusiasm, and teamwork, not only for themselves, but also for their peers. This student stood out for boosting morale and being a good wingman throughout this program. Congratulations, Sean. Will you please come up to accept your point? Thank you, Colonel Yazzie, for recognizing these students.
Hello, everyone. Good afternoon. I'm Staff Sergeant Sydney McDougall, another one of the Aim High mentors here at Aim High Flight Academy. Although we have endeavored to inform, influence, and inspire you, we know that the students have truly inspired us. I know you all are excited to walk the stage and receive your certificate. Parents, we will photograph the student and share these photos with you after. We will have more photos opportunities later. We ask that you do not interrupt the live stream or impede our photographer. In addition, please hold your applause until all students have received their certificates. At this time, I kindly ask that Colonel Yazzie please come up to give out their certificates. You're already up. Perfect. Please allow me to introduce the Aim High Academy class of 2023. From Valdosta, Georgia, Teague Sheldon Behrman. This fall, please hold your applause. This fall, Teague will enter his junior year at Lawrence High School. He aspires to attend the Air Force Academy and become a fighter pilot for the world's greatest Air Force. From Charlotte, North Carolina, Zavia Chef Barry Candelario. Zavia will be returning home to start her junior year of high school. She aspires to become an F-22 pilot. Zavia would like to attend the Air Force Academy or join the Air Force ROTC program at a college with a good aerospace program. From Littleton, Colorado, Zoe Turkey Bibbs. Zoe is a rising junior at Colorado State University and is part of the Air Force ROTC program there. When Zoe returns home, she will make a quick turnaround to attend field training. Zoe has been inspired to embark on a career in aviation. We can't wait to see you flying for the Big Blue one day. From Bulverde, Texas, Alexa Giggles Bowers. Alexa will start her junior year at Smithson Valley High School this fall. Alexa aspires to attend the United States Air Force Academy and pursue a career as a fighter pilot. From San Antonio, Texas, Gabby BFG Casillas. A senior at Incarnate Word High School, Gabby has ambitions to attend the University of Texas at Austin. She's passionate about studying aerospace engineering and is considering the Air Force ROTC program. From San Diego, California, Maya Flash De La Rosa. Maya will be attending CU Boulder this fall to study aerospace engineering. She aspires to become a test pilot. Maya will also be a cadet in the Air Force ROTC detachment at CU Boulder. From Mansfield, Texas, Carson Chunks DeGroot. Carson is an incoming senior at Mansfield Legacy High School. His aviation dream is to attend Embry-Riddle Aeronautical University in Daytona, Florida, to become a pilot in the Air Force. He also aspires to pursue software engineering. From Elgin, South Carolina, Sean Boomy Farrell. Sean is a rising senior at Cardinal High School. Despite all of our best efforts to recruit him to the world's greatest Air Force, Sean wants to become a naval aviator. From Dallas, Texas, Jake Spaz Herbaki. Jake is the first pilot to solo in his class. He is an upcoming sophomore at Texas A&M studying industrial distribution. He is also an avid member of the Corps of Cadets there. Jake aspires to commission and fly in the United States Air Force. From Rockaway, New Jersey, Carlos Suave Isaza. Carlos is an upcoming high school junior and is passionate about aviation. He aspires to go to MIT to either become a commercial pilot or an aeronautical engineer. From Avon, Indiana, Jeffrey Stubb Agiemi. This fall, Jeffrey will be a rising sophomore at Indiana University studying bioinformatics. He is a cadet in the Air Force ROTC program at IU with aspirations to become a pilot in the Air Force. From Clayton, Wisconsin, Aiden Ziggy Cheese Olsen. This fall, Aiden will be a junior at Clayton High School. He aspires to continue his aviation dreams at the Air Force Academy to pursue his career as being a pilot. From Young, Washington, Katie Awak Palomino. Katie is a rising high school junior with goals to commission into the Air Force. She is exploring education options at college aviation flight schools to make her dreams of flying fighter jets come true. From Houston, Texas, Caden Cupid Stewart. Caden will be attending Texas A&M this fall to study geology. Caden is interested in joining the Air National Guard to become a fighter pilot. From Belle Plaine, Minnesota, Jacob Puck Stone. Jacob is a rising high school senior who wants to continue his aviation journey by pursuing his private pilot's license. He is keeping an open mind and is very interested in joining the Air Force ROTC program in college. From Clarksville, Arkansas, Megan Monster Taylor. Megan is a rising senior at Clarksville High School and has a passion for aviation. Her future goals include going to college for Air Force ROTC to commission into the Air Force to fly as a pilot. Megan wants to study airspace management and minor in biology. From Anaheim, California, Katie Paffy Trans. This fall, Katie will be a senior in high school. She wants to further her aviation aspirations by attending a service academy to be a pilot in the Air Force. From Des Moines, Iowa, Hawa Nala Orsame. An aspiring aviator, Hala will be a senior at North High School with hopes to attain her private pilot's license before she graduates. She wants to further her flying career and attend UND for a bachelor's in commercial aviation. From Chandler, Arizona, Nanaba Peep Yazi. Nanapa is a rising junior at Arizona College Prep. She has aspirations to follow in her family's footsteps to fly the C-17, as well as become a commercial pilot. Thank you. And we can't say it enough, but congratulations to all of the AIM High Flight Academy graduates. These students have achieved a demanding program of flight. We're all so proud of you. We hope you're inspired to fly higher, and we look forward to seeing the heights you will reach. Let's please have a round of applause for all the students' hard work over the past 3 weeks. Ladies and gentlemen, this concludes our ceremony. The students will gather with their mentors for any remaining pictures, along with a few more group photos. Thank you again for joining us today, both in person and online. If we exit the classroom and go towards the right down the hall, is going to be where the reception area is. There are desserts, cookies, cupcakes for everyone to enjoy, as well as being able to go take pictures with the T-38 outside. You all good?